Hey guys, Grey Render here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. This is Day 5 Survival Guide. I didn't get nearly as far in the last episode as I wanted to, but we're going to today. Now, I have been listening to this sound in the background of a zombie fighting a dog. You can hear it there. For like the past 2 hours. Well, not like literal 2 hours, but 2 hours in game. And I feel a little bit sorry for the dog, but then again, I don't because I know that that dog will eat me. So I'm kind of letting them just go at it, let them do their thing, because we need to get our clay. Because this is the one thing that I really wanted to do in the last episode, but I didn't have the lumps of clay that I needed to be able to do that because we have to go to the water. I'm just trying to keep an eye behind me because I do not want that dog coming after me. I mean, we're probably going to have to deal with it whenever we get back, but we had a pretty decent night. We have more arrows. Was able to get my bow built up more. I want to get my arrows out actually in case something does show up. And I was able to craft a ton of these. See, always handy to keep it ready. I was able to get a ton of these stone axes made, so now we actually have a zombie fighting a tree, but we actually have a ton of stone axes that are in really good condition, so they're in the green as well now. And it also makes everything else that I craft after that point, as far as tools go, better as well. So, absolutely nothing on that one. That's kind of crappy. Wow, there's a car. It looks like they didn't really make it where they wanted to go. That's kind of bad. So let's get down here. What in the world is up with floating crap? I don't even know what that is. But we're gonna get our clay from down here. So we actually made a shovel, and we are just getting sand. No, I don't want sand. I want clay. Please don't tell me that all this area has is sand. That would be absolutely awful. Because the only thing we can craft with sand is glass. We need to find right here. This should be clay. Please tell me this is clay. Rich dirt. I don't need rich dirt. I need clay. Not clay. Is there any clay out in the actual water? Doesn't look like it. Looks like this is just going to be more rich dirt. Well, that's fertile dirt. Clay? Clay, please be clay. Yes, clay, awesome. I knew it was around here somewhere. It has to be. You have a few options whenever you're doing this kind of stuff for things that you get. You either get clay, or you get the sand, or you get fertile dirt. And all of this is useful at some point in the game anyway, so it's not like it really matters. But we desperately need the clay right now. So we're getting lumps of clay. And we're just splashing around, having a good old time in the water. And we are building up our skill in mining tools now. And we are back into sand. So let's go ahead and get all of this clay that we can, because clay is going to come in handy in crafting with the forge anyway. Now, you could potentially run into other really good items while you're doing this anyway, but we're just after the clay. We're getting an abundance of sand too, so it's not a big deal. Get a little bit of sand, it's okay. You don't want to dig yourself into a hole either that you can't get out of. That would be really bad. So you want to be able to get back up the mountain. And we are going to probably need some stone. Yep. So let's go ahead and get our stone while we're here. Probably need to drink some water. Nope. I was going to say that might help us out a little bit if we had some water. Are we hungry? Let's eat this. Maybe that'll help us build our... Oh, yeah. Build our stamina back up. These yucca fruits. I'm glad I picked those up because of that fact. We can do more stuff because it'll help build our stamina up quicker. So we'll get this done. Construction tools up to 21. Now, as soon as we get this finished, I am going to upgrade so that we are able to make steel. If I haven't already, I can't remember if I did or not. But we're going to get all these rocks. This is actually a really good place for stone. And we are picking up iron, which we are definitely going to need for that forge anyway. So this actually turned into a really good spot because there are stones everywhere here. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Today is an awesome day 5, and we haven't even really got into it yet. We've barely started. Only like 3 hours in. 3 hours into day 5, and we are getting everything. I mean, literally everything that we absolutely need here to be able to craft a ton of great stuff. And we're going to be doing better as far as the game goes. For progression on going to raid, this town actually turned out to be pretty good, even though there's not a lot of stuff that we can raid or get out. But I did manage to craft cloth head armor, cloth chest armor, cloth gloves. I did do some repairs on my tank top, my bandana. I got some cloth gloves, which they don't really show up, probably because it is essentially these, and it's ugly. It's really ugly. We got cloth leg armor. Did repairs on my red denim and cloth boots. So we are doing a little bit better as far as protection goes now. So we shouldn't be getting hit as hard. I would like to craft some iron armor so that we can actually go into like towns and stuff, like bigger towns, and take on some bigger zombies. But it's only day 5. This is 7 days to die. So we have plenty of time to get our stuff together before we actually start going on these big massive raids. Which we are essentially going to do, just not right now. How much stone do we have? 450. How much iron? 207 iron. I mean, it's a pretty decent amount of iron. It's not the most in the world. What about wood? We could do for some wood. We got a tree right here that's 1,000, so we might as well go ahead and take it, right? One tree is not going to kill us, so we're going to take it. And if we find any stones on our way back to our home, we'll get those as well, because I would really, really like to get as much iron as possible. If you can dig out a base, because essentially that's where you want to be. You want to be concreted in underground, and that would be the ideal scenario, because zombies are definitely not going to see you underground. That's why I like the little bunker that we ended up in, because zombies can't see underground. So as long as you don't move around and make a lot of noise, you're not going to have any issues. The reason that we had problems on that one night is because of the fact that I was trying to build myself in, and I had food on me, and it didn't help at all. So we ended up pretty bad in that situation. But aside from that, that was the only hiccup we've had so far. This time we've done really, really well. Day 5, we haven't had any problems. We've actually built our health and stamina up to 106 by being able to stay fed, and we've got everything ready now for a forge. So this is like perfect, to be honest. Everything is perfect right now. Everything's going great. Just trying to keep my eye out for actual stones now on our way back to the town. I don't think we're going to find any more. So I want to kind of inspect the area a little bit, because I know that that dog and that zombie are around here. So I want to just kind of creep back through here, because a dog can definitely do some serious damage, especially these feral dogs, because all they are looking for is food, and I do not want to be his food source. You just kind of keep an eye on the ground too. This is not... Oh, there he is. I knew you were around here. Okay, sweet. I didn't even think to... Oh, what am I doing? I need my shiv. We'll just shiv him. He's going to have rotten meat. That's all he's going to have on him, but he does have hide. I could actually make a green shiv, which is probably what I need to do. But we did take him out, so let's go ahead and get rid of all this rotten flesh. And the reason he has rotten flesh on him is because he is a he's a dead dog. I mean, he's a zombie dog. So let's go ahead and craft that. Yeah. I'm torn between whether or not... I don't think this is actually like a green color. It's more like a yellowy color to me. But everything looks good. That zombie... Oh, there's another dog. Sweet. Take him out with one shot too. Nope. Going to take more than one shot on him. But he's down. So I didn't know how many dogs exactly were out here, but now we know for sure there was at least 2. And that is more hide. So animal hide always comes in handy. We could actually potentially make animal hide clothing and other things of that nature with this stuff. So that's always beneficial. And that's why I like using the shiv, because I feel like sometimes it has a tendency, like I said, to produce more of the stuff that we need. I mean, we're back up to 7. I don't really need the bones right now, and we definitely don't need the rotten meat. We're not going to eat that. That's just disgusting and nasty, and it wouldn't end well for us. So let's... how did I not touch that? There was our short iron pipe right there that we needed. Go figure. Did I check these down here? Probably not. Probably not. It's always good to keep an eye on, check on everything. Spiked club schematic, which I think I've already got anyway. I got that out of one of the drops that fell. Gunpowder and iron arrowhead. That'll come in handy. There was something that dog was fighting though, so I'm assuming that there is a zombie around here somewhere. Oh my god, another drop. But that one's a pretty decent amount away actually. So I'm gonna let it go. I don't want it, I don't need it. We are working on our forge today. So let's get down here into our base. This has actually turned into a home, so wasn't expecting that. Let's close the door and let's start working on this forge now that we actually have all of the materials that we need to do a forge. This is going to be found in our building, and it's going to be closer to the end here. Forge, and we need our bellow, which I put up so that I have more room. There it is. So let's go ahead and craft our forge, which is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to make things so much better. I want to go ahead and get rid of this. This desk is just getting in the way, honestly. So let's go ahead and just take care of that. Move it out of here. Don't need it. Do not need it. And we have plenty of stone axes, so we don't have to worry about messing anything up here. There were items inside of that, but it wasn't really anything that I desperately needed. The empty filing cabinet can go. Don't need it anymore. We could store stuff in it, but really, I could just craft one of these secure storage boxes, and they hold a ton more. Let's see. I think I want to put the forge on this side. So let's go ahead and get our forge. Let's pop that bad boy down right there. No, what are you doing? Just keeps turning, stupid thing. Oh, I had it right there. It was. There it is. Okay, awesome. Now, I want to take my coal, because coal is going to be a lot better in this thing anyway. Let's take our coal, because we're going to be using it a ton more. Let's put our lump of coal in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start smelting. So what you want to do to smelt is you want to take your item, which are iron, put it in here, and we are going to put in here stone. So we're going to be building up our iron and our stone in our smelter right now, which this is probably a good place to put all of your iron anyway. And we don't have anything over here, so we're going to gunpowder, put that in there, the nitrate powder, put that in there. We keep our wood, yucca fruit, forged iron can go, cloth can go, the clay can go, the crushed sand can go. I don't want to drop that here. I was going to say I'm going to drop that, but I really don't want to drop that here. See if we are hungry. We'll eat real quick before we go, because I do want to go out and explore a little bit more. So we are good in every aspect right now. We increased to 7. This has an hour. This has over an hour. So we're going to go out and we're going to forage some more because we have time. We have plenty of time. I want to go down this road some more and check it out. I want to see what we run into, because I know, let's take a look at our map. I know that this runs into deserty area, but I don't know what all is around it, because this is still a pretty decent sized portion of the map. We could run into another town that could yield some pretty cool stuff in it. So we're going to do that. We've got looks like a nurse. She could potentially have some good stuff on her. Different zombies have better classifications of things on them. The nurse would have more things, like sometimes they'll drop antibiotics, sometimes they'll drop painkillers, sometimes they'll drop medical kits, and other little things of that nature. So you want to take them out, because they could potentially house some really good stuff. And she's in our way, so one to the head, and she's down. Let's see if she's got anything good on her. She's got a glass jar, so I mean that adds to our collection of glass jars, which is never a bad thing. We always want glass jars now that we have a source of water and we have a fire with a cooking pot on it. So let's make our way down through here. We've got a few more hours. I don't want to leave myself out in the dark though, so I want to see how far down we've been. We should have plenty of time to actually go like travel and look and see where this road goes to. I will leave that nurse alone. She's not in our way. We don't want to go out of our way. If they're already in the path and they're potentially going to do something to us, we can go ahead and take them out. But I mean, she's technically not in our way. The only problem that I have with this area is that it's going to be a lot hotter here. So you want to conserve energy a little bit more. I do see a little area that has birds' nests. This is another one of those areas I was telling you guys about, that birds' nests are so much easier to find in this kind of terrain. I saw it from the road. I mean, it's not exactly easy to spot birds' nests in this area because of the fact that it's brown on brown. But I saw that bird's nest from the road, so I mean that's pretty decent. I would love to find another town of some sort, not so that I could just stay in it, because I don't want to live in it. We've got a good place going back there with all the stuff that we've invested into it. But I would like to find a town so that we could like scavenge for some stuff. If I would have to potentially bed down there, it wouldn't be an issue. Duct tape is really handy. This chick is probably going to get us. She's going to be in our path, so let's take her out. And one more from the head for prosperity's sake, so that she is dead. Hazmat pants. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it so we can see. I think that might be better than what I've got on. Glass pane, wood I can take. Let's check and see if this is any better. I don't have the stuff on me though. I don't have the cloth to repair it, so that's not good. 1537. We're still good on time right now. I just want to see essentially where this road goes. Basically, is all it is, and we are starting to overheat, which isn't good for. I'll take the nails. It isn't good for hydration. So I may make sure that that zombie's not coming after us. I want to take off my armor right now, just so that I don't overheat. Let's take off that armor and the armor. And we'll just be down to this. It's not going to kill us. I mean, we're not really getting hit anyway, but I definitely do not want to overheat. Just sawed chicken. If I could get that chicken, that would be nice for feathers. I don't think it's going to happen though. And nothing good in there anyway. Just keep going. Because I know there's a zombie behind me. I can't outrun that one though. She's not going to be a problem. There's a path. These paths they make me weary a little bit more than any other paths because it's deserty area. I'm more afraid that it's just going to be a path to nowhere. I was going to say she is not dropping very easily. That one's still coming, but let's make sure she's down and out. Okay, she is dead because we do have a bloater coming. She can take him out. I just need one good shot to the throat. It looks like it hit him in the shoulder. There, he's down. One more shot should kill him. Nope, there it is. That one there is just not giving up. I almost want to give that one a taste, just because of the fact that it's took so long to get to me. It's persistence. That's the key in this game. It's persistence, I guess, as far as zombies go. You are an ugly, ugly zombie. All that travel time for nothing. Cornmeal. I'm not really worried about the cornmeal. Look at all of these animals, man. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane, all the animals that are around. It almost makes me feel like this is going to turn into something a little bit better of an area. But I doubt it will. One feather. One feather. We did level up our scavenging though, so that is beneficial. That's a good thing. 1,700 hours. We're doing pretty decent if we run all the way back to our home, because I don't want to get stuck out here. I've honestly got the materials that I need, that I can build a little bunker to bed down in for the night. But if I can get back to my forge, I would rather do that, because I don't want to lose all of that coal that I spent out on that either. Let's see how far we've actually gone. We've gone a pretty good distance, and we haven't ran into any towns or anything yet, so it's not looking very good right now as far as that goes. Scavenging, we're not having the best luck finding anything worth a lick of anything scavenging right now, but we are building our scavenging up, so that does help us. That does help us in the long run of being able to scavenge for better things. I don't really need antibiotics right now. Eventually antibiotics would be nice, but Right now I just don't need them. This is another little good area that could produce some birds' nests. If I'd have been quick enough, I probably could have got that chicken, but really I'm not worried about it. Because we've got, yeah, I'll take it. We've got the bird's nests that should produce in this. That chicken is like really fast though. If he would have stopped, it'd have been a different story, but he's not stopping. So we are still really without anything. Another little good area that could have produced some bird's nests. And it looks like it's actually not going to produce anything. Yep, there's one bird's nest. I actually may end up having to just camp out here tonight. I have tons of the wood blocks, so it's not a problem, honestly. I really want to continue on journeying down through here and see where we end up. But yeah, we got to go back. I keep forgetting that I have that forge running. And I really can't leave the forge running right now. Do have a bloater in the way. And take him out. He is bringing the nurse with him. His noise is broader. You need to fall, buddy. You need to fall. And down he goes. It looks like the nurse actually turned around and went the other way. So she missed out on a meal. So let's head back to our house. And we can actually start crafting some pretty good stuff tonight. We are very, very far away from our home. I hope we make it there in time. Which we should. I mean, we've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. I don't know why I'm stressing about it. It's not a big deal. We did not find anything really of worth out here today. I wonder if I can actually get a pretty good, decent kill shot on this. This should make that sucker bleed to death. And if nothing else, I could always get the yucca fruit. And we can make some yucca juice. But I am hopeful that he is just going to fall over. Because sometimes they do. Sometimes they bleed out and then they just fall over. We get a nurse right there. Yeah, there we go. She's just like oblivious to the fact that I'm here. I'm using my better arrows on her too, so she should better go down. Check her out. She had a beaker on her. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I do not need the glue. Where did that deer fall though? Where are you? There he is. I am going to have a smell on me, so that's going to suck. But I think it's worth it in the end. Because we're not too far from home. At least I hope we're not. If we're really far, we're screwed. I'll just have to get rid of all this stuff, but we're just going to run back to the house. So let's just do that. Let's get back home now. And then we'll start cooking this meat down as soon as we can. And hopefully get that scent off of us. 1932. We're cutting it awful close. Cutting it awful close. Everything has gone really well up to this point. And then I make one kind of bad decision and it could potentially screw us completely. Let's drink us some water. We are hydrated. And that will build our stamina back up so that we can run a little bit more. And hopefully we will get into the green area again. Really? Hate crawlers. She's just missing a leg. And she caused me to miss my chance at that chicken because that chicken was like right there too. I hate when they're standing like to their side. Makes it harder to hit them. And he's down. And he's dead. And he had some painkillers on him. Alright, let's keep running. I can see the house is getting closer. We only have 2 hours. We only have 2 hours to get back home. I am going to run past that guy. I do not want to mess with him right now. Even though he's probably going to smell us. Yeah, little buddy, you're good. I'm not here to bother you. I am completely bypassing you. And we are getting back into the area that is lush and green. So that is awesome. And we just need to get home though. Let's see if I can drink anything. Not thirsty. So we are going to essentially run out of steam here soon. I hear you. It's a nurse. She's a slow mover. Slow movers are not an issue. We don't have problems with them. Thankfully we did pick up some feathers so that we can make more arrows, because we have used way more arrows than we need to. That guy could cause us an issue if I don't get past him. Can I drink now? Still not thirsty. That's when things start to get really bad, is whenever you're not thirsty. I probably am hungry, but there's not a lot I can do about the hunger right now because all of the meat that I have cooked is back here in my little place. And I think that guy has turned away, so that's a good thing. We don't want these guys following us into our little area here, because then that could potentially turn bad like it did before. So now let's hurry up and get this off of us. I don't even really care. Let's just throw all of it on there and start cooking down this meat so that we don't have to worry about it anymore. Chard. I want to hurry up and get it all off. Stay hunkered down. We are undetected currently. That one's done. So charred meat. Do that one. We've got plenty of food and we have plenty of water right now. Oh, why did I drop that for? Why did I pick it back up? Where did it go? There it is. I gotta get it off of me. I gotta eat it. Eat. So now we are at 92. We could potentially level up our guy again here too, which would be really awesome. That's not gonna happen. But we were close, I'd say. Oh, we did. Yes, sweet. We are. And we're sensed. That's not good. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. We are just sensed right now, so let's just hunker down and wait, and hopefully it will go away. But we have got, we used all of our iron, it's all gone. So we have dogs again. Dogs and the zombies are back, but we are undetected, so that's a good thing. We have tons of iron and stone right now, which is really cool. I like that. Clay. I do have tons of clay. I'm just afraid to move. Let's put our clay in here. We are more sense again. See, that's why I don't like moving. Or clay in there. It seems that they are over there, so if I stay over here, I have a pretty good possibility that they're just going to leave us alone, because I don't have anything to, yep, awesome. So they're gone. So now let's see if we can turn this on without getting detected. Because I would like to craft during the night. That would be a pretty nice thing to do, you know? Crafting is what we do during the night time. It makes things go by so much quicker. And we should be able to craft some really nice stuff now too. Sorry about coughing there. Let's drop that. I want to keep this. I can drop these as well. All of these except for the one. I want to keep it. My bow is fine. Stone shovel I'm probably going to get rid of as well. Let's drink some water. We do need a drink, and I don't need these anymore. I wanted to check and see if these are better. They are better, but I need cloth fragment to be able to repair them. So let's see if we can get over here without being detected. Get this cloth fragment, and we can repair these. Nope. Hazmat suits actually take military fiber. I don't have any of that, so I'm still going to wear them because they're better than what we got on, but I don't need that, don't need that, don't need the painkillers, don't need the duct tape, don't need the gunpowder. I don't know why I kept the fertile dirt. I should have got rid of it while I was out. Yucca fruit can stay just in case we need to eat something. That beaker can actually go in there because we don't need it right now. Eggs we don't need. Feathers I'm going to keep out. And I want to get that stone out of there too. I need the stone out because I'm going to need a stone to craft arrows because we have plenty here. But I do want to make an anvil. So let's craft us an anvil. And then we will start working on getting some better tools to use here. We want tools, resources we want to make. Let's take a look at this here first. Let's take a look at where we can put points. Tools and crafting. Concrete mixing, not yet. Well, we have 26 points. But first off, I want to get this unlocked. And we are at 40, I hope. The requirements for the skill has not been met. We cannot do steel smithy yet. But we will get there. Concrete. Construction tools 20. We can get that. So we can do concrete mixing, so that's going to be beneficial for the long run of things. I am wanting to get that steel smithing though, because steel is huge. The rest of this stuff, not so much currently right now. Treasure Hunter is a pretty decent one. Quicker crafting, not so much. The Fixer, no. What else have we got on here that I can give you guys some kind of advice on? This stuff will come in handy later on. Splatter gun, no. So really, we're just wanting to focus on our construction stuff right now. So I am going to actually make some stuff here with my anvil. We're going to make some forged iron because we have plenty of clay and we have plenty of iron to be able to do that, so that we can make better tools, guys. That's the biggest thing right now. That is the biggest thing on this night. We can make cement if we want to with the stone, but really I don't want to make any cement right now. So tonight I am going to be working on forged iron so that we can make some forged stuff in the next day, so that we can do better in the game. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. That is day 5. We've got 2 more days to die. If we don't, we win. I mean, the game continues on after days. It continues on after day 7 anyway, but you guys get the point of it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel and this is your first episode and you learned something, please consider leaving a sub on it. Let's build this community, guys. We got to build this up bigger and bigger and bigger, and hopefully we'll be huge one day. I don't know. If not, I'm happy with what you guys bring to the table. I appreciate you guys so much. As always, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Later. 'Cause we scream, fight,